You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Damn. Heard this?
I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
What is going on, YouTube? Back for part 2 of the doubleheader. I'm glad that y'all checked in with me. If y'all didn't see the first, excuse me, if y'all did not see the first live that I did with Life in Haiti with Marie, y'all need to check that out after this video, after this live stream, because man, that was excellent. That was excellent. I have a lot of content to clip up from that, but that was an excellent live stream. Shout out to Marie for coming through. Shout out to all of Marie's subscribers who got a chance to know me because we did a dual live stream. And I'm telling y'all, utilize that dual live stream on StreamYard. It's a new tool where if content creators are interviewing each other, if one is interviewing, you can have your subscribers actually check out this other person live. Because sometimes people will be like, hey, you know what? Who is this person that's being interviewed? But you could actually see this person talking in real time and check out their channel and things like that. So I highly recommend for everyone to check out that interview that Life in Haiti with Marie and I just closed up. Had to do a bathroom break, but I'm back here for part 2. Second of all, if you can see behind me, this is an interview that Austin and I did. So do not get the wrong idea. Austin and I are cool. This is family. He knows that I'm doing this live reaction to his video. Also, before I continue, I said this on my first live stream, the first live stream of tonight. The people, I want to give my thoughts and prayers to the people in Nashville, Tennessee, also in Texas for the unfortunate thing that happened this week. 2 tragedies. So definitely a moment of silence before we continue. All right, so let's get into it. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. If y'all did not see the live stream with my man Austin Holman, Holloman, I keep calling him Holman. I'm sorry. Austin Holloman. If y'all did not see that live stream, Austin went live and he talked about he is leaving the passport, bro. He's distancing himself basically. So I want to get right into it, but before I get right into it, let me give a couple of shout outs right now. My man M3 is in the building. Knowledge and relationships says salute kings and dreams. Definitely check out M3's channel because he will be on this platform. First time for a one-on-one interview. He's been on the platform before, but I'm like, hey, bro, let's get a one-on-one interview. So we got that going next week. So tune in for that. XL Pro is in the building. Salute. Chocolate Brown Brother. In La Casa Mi Hermano, shout out to Dominican Republic, Santiago, Dominican Republic. I think that's the only place where people could go in DR right now. Santiago is cool, but man, you talk about Sosua, I don't know, man. It's not looking good. Salute King, Sweet Dreaming is in the building. CB Passport Strengthen is in the building. Definitely salute. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen and let's get this going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump right to it. Oh, make sure that y'all put a 1 in the chat if you are able to see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're able to see my screen. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I got a 1. Got a 1. Okay. Let's go. Okay.
Good afternoon or good evening, everybody. Here it is in the morning. And I see we had some people going back and forth. We had some people going back and forth already in the comments about this. There is a lot of misconception of what I mean by I'm disassociating myself from Passport Bros, and here's why. There's a lot of misconception of the title. I put in the description that my content wouldn't change, but I don't think a lot of people read that part. Now, I can see a lot of people are interested because 95 people were already on the minute I joined.
Okay, so this is good. This is good. I'm glad that he said that his content's not going to change. And I figured it wouldn't. I mean, just by speaking to him, there's nothing about him that has changed. I think it's just the branding, if you will. So I understand that. And for people, when you have a brand, you want to do what you can do to protect your brand. All right, let's keep it going.
Somebody said everybody's making videos saying they're no longer Passport Bros. Somebody said Austin's on their CF time. What do you mean by CF? But I'm gonna address the title of the video.
What the CF time
means? A lot of other stuff. Like I put on my post about criticize me, give me constructive criticism on my community post. I appreciate that. Constructive criticism, because a lot of people, when I did get in trouble, people would say, "Oh, I tried to tell him. Yeah, you tried to tell me, motherfucker, but when you told me, you were being an asshole about it. And I'm sorry, I do not take advice well when you say it in a very rude way. All I can do is understand what you said that was rude. So if you got advice for me, tell me exactly what you mean. Don't say nothing else extra. Now, why do I decide to? We got 272 people here already. Why do I decide to disassociate myself with from the Passport Bros?
Hold on, man. Listen, y'all better get the likes up and share this video. Share this video, man. 2 live streams back to back. Come on, man. Show me my respect. Show your brother some respect. Share and like this video. And it's free 99. Come on, man. Y'all can't complain about stuff that's free. Come on, man. Let's go. A couple of more shout outs here. Jay is in the building. What's up, Jay? Shout out to Jay in the building. Man, I can't wait to I got a couple of collabs that I'm gonna be doing with Jay soon, man. So be on the lookout for that. All right, let's go.
And I got surprised for y'all when I get back to Thailand, which I'll be in Thailand like very, very soon. Groups are responsible for each other's actions and nobody can control anybody. Why? What do I mean by that? Make sure y'all give the live stream a like if you have not already. But why do I say that everybody, Passport Bros is kind of like it's a football team, right? If one person is playing wrong, the whole team looks bad. Okay? Let me turn off the chat. So if one person is playing wrong, the whole team looks bad. And the leader, which I never claimed to be, but the so-called leader or the football coach, if the team loses, that falls on him because he's the leader.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the media trying to make Austin the de facto leader of the Passport Bros. I don't know how you gonna make a 23 going on 24-year-old young man the leader of the Passport Bros movement. And this is why you could tell people don't really understand how big like the Passport Bro group actually is. And media just have no freaking clue. They have no freaking clue. I can say about 95% are not even content creators.
And I say that because you got some dudes in the DR and people that are trying to become content creators in Pattaya and these other sex worker hotspots of the world. And they're getting online.
Oh boy.
And they are filming. And I've said this before. A lot of these dudes are promoting sex workers and telling you that they're regular women. And a lot of y'all are being fooled. Seriously. A lot of y'all are being fooled. Y'all think that these dudes got these fit, feminine, submissive women, and they're paying for them.
Hold up. So he said a couple of things right there. He said that these guys are going to the hot spots or red light districts, as we all know what we're talking about here, and those women are actually not fit, friendly, and submissive. Well, they are, but they're doing it for a fee. Okay, all right, Austin, heat up, young man. Let's go.
And it kind of makes it hard whenever you got American women or other critics that come through and say that we're going over here paying for sex workers, when, to be honest, there's a few of y'all that are claiming Passport Bros, and I did not start Passport Bros. Let me make sure that's clear. There are a few of y'all that are claiming Passport Bros that are going overseas strictly just to pay. And hey, that's fine. You can do that. But I'm not doing that. And actually, back in January, Zoda Barber told me something. He said that he doesn't claim that because, and I knew this made sense when he said it, because it lumps everybody all in one thing.
Absolutely, it does. Shout out to Barber World TV, and I'm glad that Barber World TV said that to Austin. Now, what I will say though is that the name that the media has spun has made it a bad name. Now, don't get me wrong. There, as you mentioned, there are some guys that just go abroad and just they strictly go there, you know, to hang out with the ladies, and they paying for it, and that's what they want to do. No problem with that. I think what the problem is, and maybe Austin's gonna say this, because what I tried to do, I try not to watch this, so this way I can have a genuine reaction. I say, oh, I saw this, and this, he says this. No. So anyway, I believe, maybe he says it or he doesn't, but I believe that there's some guys who claim, as he mentioned, claim to be Passport Bros because the name is popular now, and what they showing, as my man Andre Love Crossing Borders will say, booty bake videos, and that's all they showing. Like, here's the thing: when I go to someone's channel, and I don't mind like if they doing like a walking tour, but if all of your videos is walking tour and all you doing is showing scattered ass, but you not having no type of conversation, like, yo, like, you not the type of person I could fuck with. Listen, we gonna rip the band-aid off tonight. Because we know there's some dudes that just be walking around and all that, and then, but you know what? They videos get 100,000, 500,000 likes and all that. It's like, yo, all you doing is showing scattered ass. Salute to my man Lando in the building. I salute Kings and Dreams. Man, Art of Will is in the building. Is the community top finally done? after going after this chick who looks like Wendy's logo. Oh man, you know what's interesting? I actually got a reaction coming up for Pearly things, but I knew exactly what he was talking about. Shout out to the Art of Will. All right, let's get back to this video.
It lumps everybody for, so if he does something or if I do something, we all get thrown in the same umbrella. And there's a lot of stuff that you guys are doing that I don't even think about doing. There's a lot of clowns joining and claiming the whole Passport Bro label, and they're doing clown shit. They have no home training when they go overseas. A lot of y'all have no home training at all. And y'all go to these other countries and you're gonna end up getting killed, acting a fool, thinking you can talk shit about the people, thinking that you can be aggressive with people in areas that you really don't know where you at. The governments are run completely different in most countries, especially over here in Asia, In South and Central America, those are democracies just like America. They might be corrupt, but they're still democracies. But here in Asia, you have monarchies. They're constitutional monarchies, from my understanding, but that's still a monarchy. You have communism. And yeah, no, that's not flying in those societies. A lot of the ways y'all behave is not flying that way.
All right, so let me stop it right there. What he said is absolutely true. There are some guys from the States or from the West, because I've heard about guys from the UK just acting the fool, man. Listen, if you come to these places doing Western shit, you're gonna get treated in a Western way. Like, you can't be acting like your shit don't stink, man. For real. And all of y'all dudes that be going there trying to wear big chains and you in the club and you standing on the couch throwing money. Man, for the life of me, can y'all stop throwing money around? Stop throwing money. Or then when you get stuck at the airport and you do a live stream and then you over here got a live GoFundMe, you know who we talking about. You know who we talking about, Mr. J Rello. I'm saying y'all gotta stop doing the clown shit, man. Y'all really do. Y'all playing around being way too American in a place that's not America, or that's not the United States. I'm telling you, and then this is why y'all get taken advantage of, because when y'all get finessed, like, yo, I'm telling you, man, I was watching the video and I believe this was in Cartagena. This dude had on like a gold chain on, going to the store, and the dude like tried to snatch his chain. He turned around, dude had a pistol right in his face. Why are you wearing a gold chain, bro, in Cartagena? You got to remember, man. Yo, the way our money is here is not the same way money is in these different places. You don't need to be wearing a Rolex. You don't need to be wearing all this designer stuff. Now, here's the thing. Now, I don't, if you're gonna wear something nice once in a while, cool, but you better be well immersed in that area. Like, you think that I'm gonna be going over there wearing Gucci and Prada and Parque Yetis? Nah, brother. I'm all good. Medellin is hot right now. At least, no. That section of Medellin is hot. I don't want to say all of Medellin. I got to make sure that I be careful, because I got a lot of my Medellin people that watch. I'm saying that section, Parque Yetis at night, and y'all still be going there doing the messed up. Man, let me tell you, before I go down this rabbit hole here, this guy puts up a story, right, and says that he met this woman on Tinder. He meets this woman on Tinder, right, and they want to do some language exchange. This woman comes to his house at 9:30 at night, and then brings a friend. Last thing he knows, it's midnight, and that's the last thing he remember. Wakes up the next morning, all his stuff is gone. wallet, money, laptop, electronics, all of his stuff is gone. See what I mean? So it's like, first of all, we know you meet a woman on Tinder. No one I know that does language exchange is coming over your crib at 9 o'clock at night, and then y'all drinking. So they're not gonna meet you in a public place. And then she came with her girl. You know that dude was trying to get that 2-for-1. You know he was trying to get that 2-for-1. Don't try to play yourself, man. Don't try to play yourself.
And believe it or not, I may talk a lot. I may say a lot of crazy stuff when I'm responding to people. I don't just talk like that all the time. Anybody that knows me personally knows I just don't sit around and just. I'm talking about something that happened in particular. If you hear me badmouthing somebody, I just know how to act. Let's just say that I know how to act overseas, but I do not promote sex work. And if you think I do, go find a video where I told you guys to go somewhere and pay for sex. Go find a video of me saying that. But there's a large number of dudes that promote it. And even when I tell dudes, hey, don't go over there and pay for sex, I've told, I can find it myself. I don't feel like looking for it, but I can find it. I've told dudes several times, don't go pay for sex workers overseas and enjoy regular women. And you can't complain about women in the States and then just go pay for sex. You need to actually enjoy that experience that you may not be experiencing back home. That's what I did. The stuff that I brag about when I was dating overseas is stuff that wasn't that easily attainable in the States.
Yeah, I agree with this. My only thing is that I know that there are some guys that are just strictly weekend warriors and they try to do their thing or whatever the case is, which is true. I respect that. On the same side, he's right when he says that you can't sit up there and talk about the modern Western woman or woman from the United States, but all you doing is just going and you doing pay for play, strictly pay for play. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. But again, dudes who monger and all that, cool, do your thing. But I'm just saying, if you're not even trying to get like a regular girl, like if you don't have at least like 1 or 2 regular girls, at least 2 in your rotation, and they all just like, listen, you got a phone book list and they all pay for play. Come on, man. Nah, man, you got to throw at least like 2 or 3 in that rotation. You got to have 2 or 3 in that rotation, brother. You got 10 on the roster. You got a starting 5 and you got 5 on the bench and they all pay for play. Okay. But then you were complaining about modern women. It doesn't add up, fam. It doesn't add up. See, yeah. Oh man, the Art of Will with another super chat. He says, if you smash a Medusa blindfolded, you'll end up getting kidney stones. Wow. Art of Will is out here wilding. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Let's see here. My man Jeff John says, what up, chat? What's up with you, family? Peace to the chat. Salute K and D. Shout out to Speak Spanish Now. He's in here in the building. My man M3 says, for real, brother, fake passport bros giving negative image of real passport bros. I mean, you know how it is, man. It's always gonna be that dilution, that fake dilution, man. You know what I mean? So we know who can actually travel and who conducts themselves properly. My man Mark is in the building. Mark Daniels, definitely check this brother out, man. Let's see. You guys talking to each other. Charles Jones. Oh, okay. So we meet again. All right. Let me go back to what I was doing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Got another super chat before we do that. Let's see here. Shout out to my man Uncle Luke 1980s. Listen, I'm live. This is an actual live. I'm messing around, man. I know you gave me two super chats and that was pre-recorded, but he said showing love and support, brother. Always enjoying the great content. Keep holding it down for us international daters. That is what's up. Let's see here. I understand wearing jewelry isn't highly recommended in Colombia, but it's safe to wear sunglasses. Yeah, I mean, sunglasses is cool. Sunglasses is cool. All I'm saying is, you know, if you just sitting there walking around with a rollie and you got a big Jesus piece, like, come on, man, you looking to get got. You looking to get got. You look at the currency exchange. You look at the currency exchange, man. Like, nah, man, those people hungry, and then you coming over there flaunting, man. It's just like anywhere. It's just like anywhere in the States, man. Like you go to one of the worst hoods or whatever, and you come out there flossing, iced up, and you not from there or you don't know somebody in that area, you gonna get got. That's just the way of the world, man. That's just the way of the world. Hey, man, I see some of y'all in here, but let me continue this video, man, before I get too distracted, man.
The experience that I couldn't really get that easy in the States. But I didn't, my solution wasn't to go over there and pay, but do what you want. I don't give a damn. I really don't care what you do. But it's just whenever they lump me in that same umbrella, I'm not going with that. I don't sleep with sex workers. I really don't. Guys, if that was the case, I went to the Philippines. I didn't sleep with anybody. That Vietnam, it's no. I can go without. I don't want to pay. I really don't. I don't like to. Somebody says sounds like you do care. Let me read a couple of these comments. Yeah, if you don't speak the language in a lot of these places, you will end up paying at some point.
No, I gotta stop right there. I do agree with that. I agree with that to some degree. I mean, like, what I would say is that if you don't speak the language, try to make attempts. Not saying that you have to be fully fluent. Like, shout out to QB Passport Flex, and I know he talks about Mexico and stuff like that, and he's studying Spanish, so I know that he's doing this thing to learn the language. What I would say is that I'm not saying you have to be 100% fluent, but it does make it more beneficial for you when you are putting in the effort. And that's really what these ladies just want to see, is if you're trying to put in the effort to really understand and learn their culture, their language, their mannerisms, and things of that sort. Because if you just like, you know, you coming over there and as some of them would say, like being like too machismo, like it's not gonna work out for you, man. It's not gonna work out for you. You're gonna end up just being a possibly a Western Union poppy, or just strictly a pay for play person, and you don't have any genuine woman that likes you on your rotation.
We got about 100 unread comments. So let me see. There's a lot of comments coming through right now, so I'm only reading super chats. So if you
hold on, let me jump ahead.
If you want me to read your,
nah, man, I'm only reading my super chats. Austin, shout out to you though.
That shit ain't going nowhere.
Oh, hold up, let me go back.
Somebody says sounds like you do care. If you want me to read your comment, leave a super chat. Okay. And let's talk about this, because somebody was talking about me getting denied at the airport because I have a passport bro tattoo. There is a reason why this tattoo has, let me tell you what I'm not going to get rid of, okay? From here down, that shit ain't going nowhere. I love this tattoo. It's not because I got passport bros on top. That's all one piece. I got this separate because I knew at some point I may change my mind on the passport bro part. This can be removed or covered without affecting the rest of this. This ain't going nowhere. This dude did a perfect job on this damn eagle. This has nothing to do with passport bros. This has something to do with a passport because ever since I started using my passport, my mental state has not been the same. So this ain't going nowhere. Let me let you know that. That's not going nowhere. This part can. And it will. But this is staying. He did a damn good job on it. That ain't going nowhere.
All right. So let me just go back and comment on the passport bro tattoo. I mean, listen, right? So I'm almost 40. I don't know what I would have did when I was 23 years old. But I understand why he said that he would keep the eagle. I mean, the eagle is just showing that he, like that's what's on the passport. It shows that he travels. So he can do whatever he wants to the wording of the passport, bro. And I really didn't understand why a lot of people kind of tripped out when he first got it anyway. I didn't think it was that too big of a deal because anything with a tattoo, you can always cover it up. I've seen guys get tattoos of something, when they were like 18, 19, and then they get older, they mature, and they end up covering up or getting something completely different. So, and as he mentioned, like you can always change something. So I don't think that that's a big deal. And just to keep it real, I thought, maybe he wasn't using it for a marketing tactic, but I actually thought it was a pretty good marketing tactic. Let's see here. Where are we at? Uncle LOL. Yeah, man. We all good here, though. Shout out to the mediator. This guy should have never been the face of the movement. I mean, but the thing is, he was never the face of the movement. The media just made him the face of the movement. So what is this guy posted? Like he's been saying he's not the face of the movement, though. Also, wearing certain watches is dangerous. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with having on like a nice watch, but I'm saying like if you got on like a bling bling watch, a watch that you spent thousands of dollars for, nah, man, don't do it to yourself. Do not do it to yourself. He don't sleep with sex workers, but old girl Kate was a working girl? No. See, you're wrong. See, Kate is actually Kate went to school and was raised in the United States. So Kate actually has her own money. So I've actually spoken to Kate. So that was the assumption about her. And the thing about it is that, and I get it, right? This is the internet. A lot of people do make a lot of assumptions, but I can tell you, like, and if she was a working girl, she wasn't working him. So there's that. Who knows what she does when she's not with him, but when she was with him, she was not a working girl. It's a psychological win for you to know the language of the country that you are visiting. For real, for real. You know what? That's actually a really, really good comment right there. Speak Spanish now. Next time, super chat that comment in because that was good. But on a serious note, no, I believe that because when you do know the language and also the culture, maybe like some of the artists there, some of the songs and stuff like that, and it's like basically you showing that, oh, okay, like this guy's actually been doing his homework. So I completely get it. Let's see. All the beta male followers made him the face of the movement. Man, listen, there's gonna be beta males and no matter what territory you're in, you know what I mean? So there's that.
I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I don't regret nothing. Now, I'm going to Romania, but I'm not going to Ukraine. So okay. You're 1000% right. That's why I never really called myself a passport bro. I've been traveling way before the movement, and these dudes making us look bad. Yes, absolutely yes. Like I said, I don't care if dudes are going overseas to, sleep with sex workers. I can't control what other men do. I mean, let's be honest. This has been going on before I was born. I don't know why people think that certain people are responsible for dudes. Yeah, we got another, let's see. If you consider time paying, then at that point you're just trying to be right.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what he's talking about.
Older dudes like to say, "Oh, you're gonna pay for it regardless." That's not what I'm talking about. And usually, if a woman likes you, you don't even have to take her on a date. So, if you consider time paying, then at that point you're just trying to be right. At that point, because I'm paying my time sitting here talking to y'all right now. I pay time to walk to the gym. So don't say that, oh, you pay for it regardless. That's just that's something people say to be right or to justify sex workers.
So here's the thing, because I've heard some men say this, and sign language works for men too. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. So that, like, you paying for it too, that's a disingenuous comment, right? Because as he mentioned, you are paying something with something at all the time, whether it be your time or whatever the case is, right? So what he's talking about, and what I agree with, is that, like, if every interaction with a woman is strictly transactional, financially transactional, like, and you have none that is just genuine, that's going to put you in a certain category in my eyes. But again, I don't mind dudes that monger and pay for play. All I'm saying is that, you gotta have some regular ones in there too. Gotta have some regular ones in there too.
But again, I'm gonna make this clear. I do not promote that. I don't even do that. But another thing that was brought to my attention is that you have some passport bros that are secretly, and I seen proof of it, and I know this happens because it's been happening for decades. Probably since cameras first came out, people have been doing this. I don't know what it is about certain dudes that are feeling the need to record women in the bedroom. That shit is creepy as hell. I wouldn't even want a woman to do that to me. That's not a good look at all. That's really not a good look. And I would never do something like that. You know why?
Hold on. But before he explains why, I gotta say, man, like, if y'all dudes are filming these ladies and without their consent, that's a problem. That's a problem for y'all, man. Y'all gotta be very, very careful with that. Y'all gotta be very, very careful with that. I mean, I even said it a few minutes ago, right? Where, like, the dude, where I've seen videos where guys be on Walking Street. It could be Walking Street and Clock Tower, Cartagena. Could be Sosua. It could be wherever. And it's just like, dude, like, yo, y'all just putting on walking videos, and a lot of these women don't even know that they being filmed. I'm telling you, man, y'all got to be very, very, very careful with that, man. Very careful, because you never know what this woman could say. And not only, you could get into some real legal shit, man. Real legal shit.
Because that's how you run off of every other woman in the future. Imagine if a woman found out you were recording her. First of all, that's illegal. But second, do you think any other woman is going to ever talk to you after that news gets out? It's a rhetorical question.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like if you showing, man, listen, guys in the chat, I'm gonna tell y'all something real, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something real. And typically I don't curse on my channel, but I'm reviewing Austin's video and Austin's curses. So you know what? Whatever. If I get demonetized, it is what it is. But let me tell y'all something, man. The reason why some of y'all may not get repeat action, because some of y'all be sharing too much. Y'all share too much. Now, women like sex just like men like sex, but they know that if everybody is seeing that they putting their body out there, it's gonna cause them problems, or they're not gonna be taking it seriously. That's just some free advice for y'all, man. So when y'all taking it, so when y'all got a woman and she give y'all whatever the case is, yo, make sure that like if y'all gonna be on camera, that she know that y'all on camera. If y'all doing stuff and y'all not on camera, I mean, she doesn't know that you recording her, man, you in a whole lot of trouble. And not only that, bro, other women talk. So if she knows, oh, yo, I was hanging out with blah, 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 and such film me, I'm telling you, man, it's not going to be good for you. Either way, it's not going to be good for you. You go lower your opportunity for a body count. And then not only that, you putting yourself in opportunity to get in legal trouble. I'm sure, guys, you don't want that. You definitely don't want that.
Anyway, I don't know what that is, but that's being lumped together as passport bro behavior. When I know goddamn well I don't do that. I do not film people without their permission in a bedroom. That is crazy. That is crazy.
It's not a good look at all.
Do you think you helped in giving the Passport Bros a bad name? You kind of promoted Pookies, in my opinion. Hold on.
Oh, that's a good question. I want to hear what he got to say.
Hey, I got tested. I got tested for and I know this might be TMI.
Oh, come on, man.
But I got tested. I got my blood ran for STDs. Who wants to see that vlog?
Bruh. Well, at least we know you safe, but bro, don't be telling people that.
But no, I didn't. But I will say that I probably did. Me spreading the word to the public, which it was already out, but me helping push how much it was being spread definitely helped dudes with bad and ill intentions travel overseas.
Yes, I completely agree. I've mentioned this to Austin offline, where you know, just to paraphrase some of the things that I was saying to him in our conversation. So like no matter what you are no matter what your agenda you're trying to push, right? So on this channel we talk about traveling, lifestyle motivation. So trying to motivate people to do better spiritually, physically, financially, lifestyle, how people live in a lifestyle, whatever. So what I'm saying is, okay, so when I talk about interrelationship dynamics and things of that sort, so they're going to be some men that are just very angry with women and may not have taken therapy and what we call in this space red pill rage, right? I don't have red pill rage, but these men may have it. But due to the fact that I've said something that ignited these men, people will be like, yo, but this guy was on Kings and Dreams channel, or this guy was on Austin's channel, or this guy was on whoever's channel, right? We may not have that thought process. We as far as being angry with women, but we said something where we held women accountable, and those guys who have red pill rage, yeah, they're gonna be on it. So the thing is that we didn't directly ignite them. All we did was hold these women accountable. So indirectly, yes, he did ignite Passport Pookies to a certain degree, because you have a young 23-year-old guy, a woman find him attractive no matter where he goes. He's able to travel. He's making good money. He's a top 10% earner in the United States. So he's a top 1% or 0.11% earner in a lot of these different countries. So and he's talking, he's holding men and women feet to the fire, but I'm talking about the men specifically here. So what I'm saying is that will ignite some men to seep through the cracks. But is that his fault? No. Not directly, but indirectly it is. Let me get to some of these comments in here. Man, all of y'all share this video, like this video, and I need to start seeing some more super chats, man. Come on, man. Show your boy some love. This is the second live stream that I did today, back to back. I did these two back to back, man. Come on, show love here. I'm sorry. I'm already past here. Let me go to where. I think I was here. Nope, right here. Sorry about that. Leopoldo, when you travel to Accra, Ghana, you don't have to worry about the language. Everybody speaks English, and I found me a traditional wife. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. And man, Accra, Ghana is definitely on the list for 2024. That's on the list. That is on the list. 2024, man. Leaving Passport Bros. Haha. I always said case excellence, woman will always come. Shout out to Kings and Dreams. Absolutely. Salute. It baffles me that he nor other Passport Bros are holding him accountable for everything that's going on. He caused all of this himself. I don't believe that. And you know what? As I mentioned earlier, you got to stop believing in false narratives, man. The Flyboy Way is in the building. THEFLYBOY. Don't ask why. Just check out the channel, man. So Flyboy and I, we are going to Cuba. Can't wait for that one. Shout out to my man Flyboy Way. It's been a while since we linked up and did some vacations, man. So you know what I mean? A1 day one. Salute to you, brother. Let's see here. Oh, okay. You guys are talking to each other. The article says, is there really beef between Ace and Check? I mean, well, I was in the middle of doing the other live. I happened to pop into one of the groups that I'm in. Someone mentioned that I guess something's going back and forth with them. I don't know. I haven't checked out either of their channels yet. I'll look at some point. But if it is, I mean, those two are grown men. They can handle their business. So hopefully they're able to piece it up. But what I would say, man, for travel community, in these men helping men spaces, we are better together than we are apart. So there's that. Let me see. Once you reach a certain age, tax bracket, and accomplishments, all you want is peace in your life. Say that. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Charlie Snow, he says K&D. Shout out to you, Charlie Snow. Thank you for popping in, man. Thank you for popping in. Man, with the stream, K&D. Yes, man. I told you, man. I'm on part 2. Share this video, like this video, man. And I need to see some super chats. I need to see some cash apps. Like, come on, man. What we doing here? All right. The mediator, I don't know what's up with you, man. But let's see. Okay. All this passport, Pookie and Ray Ray talk is weird to me. I asked a lot of bros on TikTok what it was, and the conclusion I have come up with is that the majority of the new passport bros are haters. Okay. I don't see that. Sir Yeetus is in the building with the yeet. All right, you guys talk to each other. Let's see here. K&D, not a false narrative. B, he put videos up and out. No, okay. So what I'm saying is the false narrative is that Austin is a like a Pookie, and he ignited for Pookies to travel. I'm saying indirectly some of the things that he said, yes, right? So I'm not talking about the videos that he put up. He even just said it himself. Some of the videos, some people doesn't matter what you believe in. Doesn't matter what you believe in. Some people just aren't. They haven't taken the time to work on themselves or check their beliefs, so they're gonna fall through the cracks no matter what you say or what you do. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Dacus says, I look forward to hearing about you and Flyboy's experience in Cuba, but in regards to Ghana, I promise you will enjoy yourself. Again, I promise. Shout out to you. Let's see here. Arda Will says, he never promoted Pookie behavior. Yeah, I think that might have been at the mediator. But anyway, let me continue.
Because not that I directly said, hey, y'all can come, but social media is available to everybody, and I cannot control who sees my video. I've said time and time again, dudes need to work on themselves. Dudes need to improve themselves. When dudes go overseas, don't go over there on that super red pill American dating BS, because people overseas don't understand that it doesn't work the same way outside the United States. So all that women are the same everywhere. That's not true. If you go over there on that respond to somebody's text every 5 minutes, I promise you, you can run any women in South America off, any woman in Asia off with that unnecessary game.
I got some pushback for you, youngin. All right, so part 1, I believe, when he says like super red pill. No, like you don't have to be on red pill rage, or in Latin America they would call that machismo. You don't have to be like that. You have to be aware. You have to understand woman nature. I believe that woman nature is global. So that's where I disagree with. Woman nature is global, right? I think I understand what he's trying to say, though. I think the gist of what he's trying to say here is that you don't have to be overtly macho, and you don't have to, check and see what your girl is doing all the time, because that's going to turn her off. I believe that's the gist of what he's trying to say. But just in case if it wasn't, I wanted to clear it up and make sure that I got my point across from there. All right, let's continue.
Okay. If you see there's a lot of idiots in the chat right now, please kick them out. They're literally the same talking points. Now, a lot of passport bros have a lot of knowledge about being overseas, and they haven't been nowhere. There's a lot of people that claim the label of passport bros that are giving advice that have so much to say, and they haven't made their way. They haven't been anywhere. How do you have an opinion about something you know nothing about? You can take my opinion. I've been to 5 countries in a matter of 6 months. I think I know what I'm talking about. I might be only solid on maybe 2 countries on my opinion. But how, if you ain't been nowhere, so you out here spreading misinformation and assumption content. All your content is assumption. And I cannot control. I don't own YouTube. I don't own Twitter. I don't own anything. So I cannot control who is putting out information.
That's a good comment. I do believe that there are some people that are putting out misinformation, but it's very easy to tell like who's putting out misinformation. I think that the people that are putting out misinformation are the people that are just trying to use the name Passport Bros, or just got or just like watched a couple of videos and tried to like piece together what somebody would say for themselves. Like, for an example, right? So if someone is talking about Colombia, they're gonna go watch Andre's channel. They are gonna watch my channel. They're gonna watch basically anyone who has content on Colombia. Piece what Andre says, piece what I say, piece what whoever else says, and then try to say, oh, this is what you should do in Colombia and blah blah blah. To me, yes, that's a bunch of bullshit, right? But let's say, shoot, even for Brazil, like you got your Brazil content creators, right? So now shout out to Philly Dom. Philly Dom is in Brazil. When Austin was there, Austin was holding down Brazil. Checking effect, whatever, you know what I mean? So I think that that's true. What people try to do, people try to go to other people's channels who have content that may primarily focus on whatever country that they want to go to, and kind of live vicariously through us and try to spew out content. But again, this goes back to my original statement where people are, there's going to be people that just seep through the cracks no matter what. It just is what it is, man. I know people are just going to seep through the cracks, and they're going to try to BS you and all that. Now, we can't control that. We can't control that. But we know who's outside and who's not outside. All right, so let me shout out some people here before I continue. Man, shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Okay, make sure that y'all sharing this video or like this video. Hold up. Oh, I got a Cash App. Okay, this is what we talking about here. Okay, what are we talking about? Oh, okay. Shout out to the mediator. Okay, he says thanks for the work. Yo, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Let's see. But does he speak Pookie language? That's the reason they latch unto him like leeches. What's Pookie language to you? Speak Spanish now, because let's indulge in that. You ruined your point with the word swag. I'm not sure who he's talking to. Melanated Lux is in the building. Hi, Kings, Austin, and chat. Yeah, shout out to you for being here, Melanated Lux. Oh, Melanated Lux. I was able to find some other ladies for that conversation that you and I talked about a few months ago. So I got some ladies for that panel. So definitely check that out. I mean, check out your WhatsApp messages. I'm not WhatsApp. I'm sorry. Instagram. Sorry about that. One can't get by with game alone when he has a mushroom-shaped head. Oh man, Arthur Will sent me this funny picture. I get it, man. The food channel is in the building. I see you, man. Thank you, thank you. Yes. I just mentioned it. Welcome and good evening. Let's see. LOL, it's all good. Great to have you pull up. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Whoops. As Dre would say, I'm dipping into other conversations. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Absolutely. Okay, we'll do. All right. I think I'm all caught up now. Let's continue. All right.
Let me tell this motherfucker something right here. Will I remove what? Okay. Now, and the people are saying we need to control the narrative. I can do my best to put what I want on my YouTube channel, but when you got dudes filming sex workers, let me ban your ass for saying that dumbass shit. When you got sex workers in your videos and you're literally telling dudes to come to another country to do that, I can't control it. I can't control that narrative. Okay. You remind me of myself back in the day when I was traveling over 20 years ago. You're the only one keeping it real. Cheers. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you very much. So hard. Before I knew what a passport bros, I knew I was going to marry a foreigner. Yeah, absolutely. Before in 2021, a label.
All right, I got to get past all these super chats. Got to move the conversation along here. That. Hold on. Okay. Let me go from
you
right
have
here.
To apply for the visa online. So if you're going to get denied, I think you'll know before you get there. But I'm not worried about that. And no, Adam, I haven't even seen your comments. I don't know what you're talking about. To be real, no one can control who uses the hashtag. The hashtag is a traction gainer, so the Monger channels will use the hashtag. Yes.
I agree.
I was told, I seen a video of some people saying that I was not the real face of the movement and they were instead. And that's fine. You know, my mama told me you can be whatever you want when you grow up. But what you don't do is say that you are something and use somebody else's face to gain traction. Let's just make that clear. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm the man of this household, and then having a picture of another man on the front door claiming it and saying that this is the man of the house. It doesn't even make sense. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. Hold up. Got to pause it right there. Absolutely excellent point. And this is what people will do. People will do that. You know, people will put out videos. Oh, Austin's not the real passport, bro. This, that, and the third, or whatever, right? You know, and they know due to the fact that he's growing in popularity, right? So they'll use his name to like talk trash about him. They'll talk trash about him. And again, this is not just for Austin. This is just for anybody. So that makes absolute sense, right? Because like if this was someone that had, let's say, you know, 200 or 300 subscribers or whatever the case is, and he was talking how he was talking, nobody would care. Nobody would care. Due to the fact that I think he's at 55, almost 55K. I'm sorry, I should have looked. But due to the fact that he's over 50,000 subscribers and growing, people care. So that's where like You know, that's where I would say the genuineness of people starts to lack. So we can't do that. We can't do that. Oh, and as he mentioned, you know, if someone says, "Oh, like I'm the man of the household," but then you trying to come after other people, nah, man, come on, man, nah. A lot of critics, a lot of critics know that they would not care about what he is saying if he himself was not popular. So they use his talking points to push their narrative, and it's because he's popular. But we got to keep it real here. Let's see. I think I passed all that. Okay, he says Kings and Dreams is his language. Hold on. His choice is his language is something Pookies understand and enjoy someone speaking their language. The unnecessary cursing. I mean, I think that just has to do with you know, and again, I'm not gonna not excuse that, but I mean, listen, I think that is just um that will grow with age. That'll change with age. So I don't necessarily think that it's Pookie-ish behavior per se. I You know what? Because I don't know if I'd call it Pookie-ish behavior. I'd call it maybe a little bit immature, but I do know that people try to equate Pookie and Ray Ray with being immature. And yes, they are immature, but also it's the fact that they don't want to grow up. So when you have someone that's like 35, 40 years old acting like a Pookie as opposed to someone that's 23-year-old, you know, and that may curse a little bit too much at times, there's a big difference. There's a big difference in that. That's all I'm trying to say. Speak Spanish now. And that's not me defending him. That's just me giving you the perspective. I don't curse. I use metaphors unless I'm on Tommy's panel. Yeah, that's true. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the art of will has not online, offline. Yes, but online, no. Um. Okay, so the mediator says, look how bothered he is by the people in his comments. That's woman energy, banning everyone, trying to tell them how to talk to him and give him criticism. But someone agrees someone agrees he's all smiles. I mean, listen, I don't know what I don't know what the people were saying, but I do know that some of the people in his comments, they just like to troll. So yeah, if you're just gonna troll, then yeah, you should get blocked. Salute King just landed. Where'd you land? Where'd you land, man? Learn to travel TVs in the building. All right. My next travel destination, Panama City, Panama. Yeah, man. Panama. Yeah, Panama's pretty good. Pretty good. Be careful in Cologne when you are in Panama. Oh, that's right. I think Learn to Travel TV is Panamanian. Yeah. I think he is Panamanian. At least in Panama, Pookies can't really come through because the currency is the same as the U.S. But that ain't true. That ain't true, bro. No, there's not. They're both grown. Both are over 21. But hey, whatever. Ah, man. Okay. You know what? Are the Brazilian governments really building a case against Austin? No. I don't believe that to be true. I believe that for them to kind of say that just because of excuse me, just because of all the popularity that's going on. And I mean, they don't really have much of a case, to be honest. Let's see. Ghana, most of the women wear wigs and weaves. Wow, Ed G just okay. Shout out to Ed G coming in swinging, man. All right, let's continue.
I know you won't. I know this won't cover your asses, but everything helps. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And to let y'all know, I don't know if you guys knew, all these super chats I'm getting right now. I don't know when I'm gonna get them. For some reason, YouTube won't. YouTube will not verify my bank. So Like I'm a month behind. I didn't even get paid on the 21st. So good thing I had money set aside. Otherwise, I'd be out of there.
Man, you better talk to YouTube about that.
But
you better get your coin,
my
man.
talking points will not change. I'm still going to have my same beliefs. I get a little bit better with them, but I cannot put the label on myself. I cannot put the label on myself. It's coming with too much stuff that's out of my control. Now, make sure I bookmark these super chats so I can go ahead and read something else. I want to bring up a very controversial debate I got into on Twitter.
What's the debate about, man?
I want to say this. If you don't hate black women, you are young and naive. That's what was told to me on Twitter. Because I do not hate black. I put up a tweet and I said I love black women. I said, how could you not love black women, especially when they look like this? Do you know the amount of smoke I got for that tweet? Let me give you guys a history lesson. Black people are not from the United States. Black people are not.
Oh, what just happened? That is not on my end.
The electricity went out in my apartment.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what just happened?
But I don't know where that came from. And there it goes again. That black people are limited or from the United States. But people associate the fact that I said I love black women with I love American black women. When have I ever give off that vibe? I've loved an American woman. When have I? You do realize I blew up off of saying exposing their issues. And you think I go to another country where there's a lot of black women and I go back and pander, not here, but I'm just saying, you think I go to another country where there's a lot of black women and I pander to American black women? I was not talking about American black women. I'm not one of those guys that thinks that pandering to a group is going to make them like me more. What are you talking about? But then I made that clear. And they still said, no, all black women are the same around the world. No, they are not. No, they.
Flag on the play. I don't know who said that. That is completely different, man. I definitely side with Austin on this one. No, that is not true. That is not true. And the thing is that, see, it's not about the sisters. It's about the Western mindset. That's the problem. It's about the Western mindset. So the Western mindset that's the problem. It has nothing to do with melanin or whatever the case is, because most men are with melanated women, just melanated women in different countries. You see guys in here talking about Ghana. You see Austin in Bahia, Brazil. Bahia, Brazil is, I think it's predominantly or maybe all black. So you gotta, nah, man. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at it from different perspectives. And well, not even different perspectives. Sorry, from this perspective. The perspective is that the Western culture is what men have a problem with. And again, this is not all women. So pointing that out is not about all women. It's about some of the women, right? Now, I do understand why some ladies will get offended when they say all, but I'm gonna say some, and I always try to be mindful and say some because that's very, very important. Now, can't say all, but gotta stick with some. Let's see here. Shout out to White Man with Passport. He says he's blaming people. He's blaming other people for his actions. I can't agree with this one, Austin. You are the one under investigation, not the boogeyman. I don't know about this investigation thing. I mean, it's hard for me to buy it. It's really hard for me to buy it, man. I'm not sure if I believe that. I don't know. They be wasting resources they don't have to try to build that case. Exactly. That I just think that it's a waste of time. I think that they just had to say something because that feminist woman who started that, she went to CNN in Brazil and started something else with Austin. But you know what? That's going to be a topic for another day because I wasn't going to say anything about this particular person in question, but this particular person keeps yes, the person I'm talking about lives in Brazil. I'm not going to say her name yet, but she keeps putting out false narratives. And you know what? And it's time to hold her feet to the fire. And I understand what she's trying to do. You're trying to build political gain. No problem. But you know what? Hey, listen, we got to call you out on your bullshit too. It's not going to be no investigation, man. What kind of bank is he with that it can't get verified? I have no idea. Let's see here. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, yes, Streams. I know that's your man's, but just like we talk about holding these women accountable, we gotta hold them accountable as well, B. Yo, and I do hold them accountable. I hold them, you know what I mean? Like I've held him accountable, absolutely. Oh, what kind of I got that one. Tell me it's not one of them pookie banks like you find in Walmart. Oh, come on, man. You tripping right now. Speak Spanish throwing flames. Yeah, right. He throwing flames. Oh, his live stream had issues. Yeah, it was weird because I'm just like he just froze like out of nowhere. Black women around the world are not the same. Fact. 100% Western garbage. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is that like for the ladies that may watch this or watching later, like we not and you melanin, we not saying that okay. I'm gonna speak for myself and the ones that like I know personally. We are not saying that we don't like Black women. What we're saying is that we don't like Western women behavior. And I say like this is Western woman, so it's not just Black women, it's white women, it's Asian women. Like that Western behavior is the problem. This is why you have some men that are venturing out and they're getting Black women in different parts of the world. Let's see. Do you think it would be wise for him to return to Brazil? If that's what he wants to do, sure, why not? I mean, you know what? I think a lot of that is a bunch of hot air because I don't think nobody's going to trip because I don't think anyone's going to trip. I mean, I would probably wait about 6 months to go back. But if he wants to go back now, that's on him. But I would wait 6 months. All right, he says, I was in Punta Cana with a Western woman, just landed in Houston. Definitely going back to Colombia, where I am appreciated and celebrated. Just spent $2,400 to be miserable. Let me tell you, man, modern woman, man, you can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. Yikes. Why would you do a thing? Man, because you know what I mean? He probably was trying to show her a good time. But some of these modern women speak Spanish now, don't appreciate that. I would love to hear how you respond to that one, speak Spanish now. Now I'm throwing flames at you. It's like, no, I love you, bro. But yes, please respond to that. All right. Yes, it's a Western woman behavior, no matter the skin color. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not this black and white, black, black man, black woman issue. This is a Western man, Western woman issue, modern woman issue.
They're not. If that's the case, why do y'all say go back to Africa? Why don't y'all go to Africa? Why would I go to Africa if they the same?
Say that.
Why do I have to have a lot of y'all do hate black women? When really you should, I'm not telling you to hate anybody, but when really you should not, if you're gonna dislike anybody, dislike the ones from the States. You don't have to hate them, but you don't dislike those. But I've never been to Africa, but I can guarantee you somebody across the whole Atlantic Ocean that speaks a different language that's more pure because they're from the source, they're from the original land of black folks, does not act like a diluted version of the same person on the other side of the world. I mean, even in South America, the black women are nothing like the black women in the United States.
Right.
What? What are we? Let's see.
And he's basically just iterating what we just talked about, even in the chat. I mean, it's completely different. It's completely different. That's the thing, man. The Western mentality is just different. The entitlement. Learn to Travel TV just said he spent $2,400 and he was miserable. Now, again, this is one instance. So this is why I always say not all. You have to say some. You have to be particular on that. And this is why I say some. Because my man was miserable. It spent $2,400. I could guarantee he could go to Colombia and probably spend like $200 and he'll be Gucci. So we talking maybe 240. So we talking 10%. 10% of that 24, he would have been happy as a mother in Colombia. Happy as a mother.
Was no women.
All right, let's see what.
That's just when I'm not saying there aren't sweet women in the United States, but on the average.
All right, let's move on from that one.
That's crazy.
All right,
that's crazy.
Let's see where he at with it.
Countries that those women aren't abundant in, but there's two types of women that catch my eye, and I have that right that's a God-given right that I have to have a preference. That's just fine. Now, about the post that I put up that said, give me some constructive criticism. I put up a post that said, give me constructive criticism. Interested in traveling, you don't show the beauty of the country, go to the beaches, take guided tours, visit and explain historic sites, showcase the native dishes, show the nightlife, or interview or seemingly act with any of the locals. What are you truly interested in? What is the channel about? So basically all those examples he gave basically says that you're not doing nothing. Because all that stuff you named off, if I'm not doing none of that, it sounds like I'm sitting in the house. I have been to historic sites. I have tried native dishes. I mean, even when I was in the Philippines, I tried that bird egg thing.
Yeah, I don't know what this comment is talking about because from what I see on his channel, he goes to the beaches, historic sites. He tries some of the native food and yeah, like there's some native food that like, listen, I'm not gonna eat. I'm not messing with it. Like, yeah, also is different when it comes to trying stuff like that. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry, not going there.
I do interact with the locals. You cannot live in a country and not have some sort of interaction with the people that have been there their whole life. That's not even possible.
Facts.
Show the beauty of the country, go to the beaches, take guided tours. I've done all that. I just don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I do all that. But my response was, wait until I get back to Latin America. Okay. Places that I really love is hot weather, beaches, good food, good music, and an abundance of beautiful women. That combination together will make me sit in one spot and not leave, as you've seen already.
Yep, we seen you do
And
that.
when I say good music, I'm not talking about American rap. Good God, I got to get away from American rap. I got to get away from Cardi B. I don't know what the hell is up with places playing Cardi B.
Man, I tell you, you go to Parque Eddas, all they doing is playing Cardi B. Man. Cardi B, all that drill. That's all you hear. Man. And the thing is like, I thought that we left the States so we could hear y'all music and y'all playing our music. Like, and the music is so loud from Parque Eddas, you can hear that, like, you can hear it outside. All you hear is walking down the street. It's like, come on, man. Like, nah, man, you don't want to hear that. We want to hear some local music. Now, don't get me wrong. One of the nightclubs in Medellin that I like to go to, they do play, they do play like I would call it, 90s hip hop, early 2000s, and they play some dancehall, but they also play like the local artists and stuff. So they like mix it in, and it's a cool vibe, right? But all I'm saying is, come on, man, like, yeah, all this all this Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. What's this other girl? And I just found out about her a few months ago. What's her name? Icy Spice, man. And I found out about her because my man from the Golden State Warriors spent like what, $500K, something like that, on a shopping spree. Yeah, we not doing that over here, bro.
I can say in a South American country that I was in, they had rap, yes, but they had their own music that I couldn't recognize. So I got even a more of a culture shock because it was something I had never heard it. If we got a Latino version of rap, then hey, that's fine. That's one thing I liked about being in South America. I could be outside, I could eat good food. It's hot, the beaches are there. There's beautiful women everywhere. Everybody's nice. It's affordable. And then the music that they play is a very lively, can't understand most of it, but it's lively. Versus you see in some Asian places, like for example, in Phuket, Thailand, they have good food, they have hot weather, they have beaches. The beautiful women aren't as deep, but they're there. But then when they start playing music, all this rap shit, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I really don't. Man. Play Thai rap. Play that. That's what I want to hear. Play.
That's true. Countries, we want to hear y'all style of music, right? So we already know what Cardi B sounds like. We already know what the baby sounds like. We already know what all these people sound like. So we not too worried about that. We know what all these people sound like, so we're not too worried about oh man, was I buffering? But anyway, Yeah, we're not too worried about what the baby sound like. We're not too worried about, what all these other rappers that we know live in the United States sound like, because we hear them all the time. We want to know what y'all people sound like because we don't get a chance to hear them. You know what I mean? Like that's like, man, that's just like, all right. That's just like if we go, like if you're the type of person that goes to a country and all you doing is going to Popeyes and Church's Chicken. You going to Church's Chicken in Brazil? Like, yo, don't you want to try some Brazilian food? I mean, hey, listen, now don't get me wrong. I've tried different like American style restaurant food outside of the United States, but I also try their local food too. I'm just saying, come on, man. Like, yo, you can't just be going to churches every day. Oh, you just gonna go to McDonald's, yo, man. It's like, yo, you could get a Big Mac, down the street from where you live in the States. All right, let's see. Let me go scroll up. Yes, got it. All right. So Arta Will says, I wouldn't try to save any of my female colleagues if we got into an active deletion situation. I mean, listen, gotta do you know what I mean? Listen, I hear you, bro. Let's see. If you like me and don't like wait, if you're like me, sorry about that. If you're like me and don't like wigs and weaves, go to Ethiopia, um, Eritrea, Morocco, Madagascar for melanated women. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm not really for all the wig stuff. You know what I mean? Let's see. Don't get it twisted. The issue is social media and Instagram. There are Colombian chicks that are stuck on stupid on IG. Nah, you right about that. You right about that. And again, so I mean that goes back into the Western woman mentality, and it's starting to seep out. So I get it. The median says, uh, y'all, them, they, this dude is a joke and too immature. When speaking and talking to people, the way you speak is everything. Sometimes it has to be we and us female energy. See why he don't have a girl? I don't know what I guess he's talking about Austin again. Get those likes up, absolutely, absolutely. The dude got an issue with American rap and everything American. This is a joke. Wow. This is y'all leader. Come on now. Hey man, listen. I don't know about any leader about Passport Bros. So the mediator, I don't know if you've been watching my channel for a while, but I've had my passport since I was 3 and I am 38. So there's that, brother. I'm going to open up a wig and weave shop in Ghana. I got money. Hey, do what you do, man. Do what you do. Monsieur Defarge says, is it true Parquet Yadis is going to be transformed into a family-friendly mainstream entertainment? That's the goal. That's what they're trying to do. Thank you for the comment. That's what they're trying to do, and the reason why they're trying to do that is because a lot of people are getting caught up in Parquet Yadis, right? So you mentioned I mentioned on my channel where after dark, you got people are going, especially guys coming from the West, going to these places, whether they meeting these women at bars or whether they meet them on like dating apps such as like Tinder and stuff like that. So these are the girls that hang out in Parque Yetis. They either get these guys get a hotel in Parque Yetis or like right around the corner, because in Parque Yetis is walkable for everything, right? So if you hungry, you can walk down the street, get something to eat, and you can meet a good looking woman and stuff like that, right? And so this woman unfortunately is taking advantage of you, and she's you could possibly get your stuff taken, or possibly even get your life taken. So all of that stuff, like a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but there's a portion of kind of going back into the same thing what I was mentioning, like with Brazil, right? So with the media frenzy, also not only that, but the woman that got deleted from her American boyfriend, the white guy. So yeah, they trying to clean up that area for sure, because they know like only tourists are going down there. Jordan is a sucker for that one. Shaking my head. Oh, Draymond needs to reach out and hit him for that one. Oh yeah, that was the Jordan. Yep. No idea. I don't listen to whack music. I went to Munich to catch Souls of Mischief. I damn sure ain't on that Cardi B nonsense. I hear you. Mr. Dacus says facts. Austin will lose his mind when he finds out they do drill music in Nigeria and Ghana. Yeah, no, I mean he's gonna like it. Yes, and I do know that they do drill music in Nigeria and Ghana. But that's cool. We want to hear that drill music. We don't want to hear the drill music that we know already. That's what I'm saying. We don't listen. We don't want McDonald's. We want like what y'all eat. Well, most of what y'all eat, because you know what I mean. As I mentioned, there's certain things a brother just not gonna eat. That's just me. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Let's see. Chief Keef finally. Rich album was a drill classic. You know what? I'll listen to it. The Baby from the Crib, straight fire. I know he from the crib, man. Shout out to you. Drill music, mumble rap sucks, and I blame the majority of y'all for its popularity. There, I said it. Hey, man, listen. The clubs cater to Pookie and Ray Ray. That's why we have to avoid those Chica clubs. Yes. He's talking about the pay-for-play clubs. That's what I'm saying, man. Damn, not Churches. Oh, yeah, Churches chicken, man. They don't even have Popeyes in Brazil, bro. Like, y'all have to know I was being facetious, right? Conclusion from watching this. Austin is an immature, spoiled papa cat. He takes no accountability. He has to learn, but unwilling to take advice. Shout out Kings. Nah, he takes advice. I mean, but listen, he does have some growing to do, but he takes advice. Plenty of flames being thrown around tonight. No, Kings, we do not want to hear drill music. Hey, you funny, man. All right, so
let me hear. I'm here to experience your culture. God, I don't want to hear American culture anymore. I grew up in America. I grew, and again, that's what I used to love about South America. They had their own culture. There was everybody is somewhat integrated American culture, almost everybody. But have your own culture, man. Hip hop lives matter. That's funny, but have your own culture, man. I can't do the rap. I can't do drill music. I don't want to hear drill music when I'm overseas. I really don't.
Yep. You know what? He just really said it. He just said it, Charles. He said he does not want to hear drill music.
And I know they do that. I know they do that too. And yes, I see Fred said that in South America they have drill style music, which is good, right? I mean, they can have their music, but it's still music from that country.
Okay, so he
walking down the street in South America, you feel like you're in South America because of the music that they're especially if you're in a city which is tolerable. But I mean, that was sending me really strong choosing signals that I was not attracted to. And I actually have it on video. I told her, like, hey, I'm about to record this conversation, but you're not going to be on video. And she's like, okay. I could plug in my camera real quick and play it for y'all. But it got to a point where I told her my body, my choice. And
wait, hold up. I got to go back to see what he's talking about with this one.
And there was a woman that was sending me really strong choosing signals that I was not attracted to. And I actually have it on video. I told her, like, hey, I'm about to record this conversation, but you're not going to be on video. And she's like, okay. I could plug in my camera real quick and play it for y'all. But it got to a point where I told her my body, my choice. And
my body, my choice.
she's telling, when she realizes I'm rejecting her, she says, I sleep with foreigners all the time. You know, I can get a foreigner whenever I want. I'm like, wow. What was that shit supposed to do?
Women don't like rejection, period.
The amount of women I've had that can speak English good, they do that. I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. What is going through your mind to make you feel like I'm going to tell this man about how much dick I can take or how much I've had, and maybe that'll make him want, me more. That's not how that works.
All right. So I think that he's kind of let the cat out of the bag as far as why he is not doing Passport Bro. But I'll respond to this last piece of the of the conversation. I'll try to see if there's more about Passport Bros. But if there's not, I'm gonna wrap it up because I have a consultation coming up. So, but anyway, now the thing is that with this woman saying that she could get any foreigner that she wants, I believe that's true. But again, that's like she probably is getting like the Pookie and Ray Rays. You know what I mean? Like those are the guys that. Here's the deal. Why would you go abroad to hook up with a low quality woman? Now, maybe Austin didn't find her attractive. Maybe someone else found her attractive. But I've seen some of you dudes like, and y'all be with the bargain basement Jones. Like, what's up with y'all? I mean, listen, do whatever you want to do. All I'm saying is, if you go travel abroad, you better go shoot for the top of the food chain. That's all I got to say about it. And again, I'm going to sift through this conversation and see if there's anything more about the Passport Bros. If not, I'm going to wrap it up.
See, as a man, we probably know that we're not the only one.
We definitely
type
not.
In a translator, I can sleep with this man. I can't get rid of, I can be remembered as being part of the Passport Bros. I'm not against the Passport Bros. I'm just saying, well, I've already explained that. Austin, keep being your stoic self and never let these haters, feminists, and dating coaches get you off your stoicism. No, not at all. But I think I'm just making the right decision by doing this part because it's going a little too far. I rock with you, bro, but I still think you haven't been dating long enough to put American women to a particular box, in my opinion. Okay. I appreciate you rocking with me, but let me tell you something. What I just read was, Austin, you only tried one piece of the pie. Finish the whole pie, and then you'll be able, according to your logic, is eat the whole damn steak, and somehow you might like it after you finish it, even though you didn't like it. The whole plate. So
I don't see him really talking about Passport Bros anymore. I think
let's try to pull up this
I think I don't really see him talk about Passport Bros anymore. So I think we're pretty much good on that. Shout out to you, Austin. And I told Austin that I was going to do a reaction. So if there's more, I may put out some clips or whatever. But again, I myself got to get ready for a consultation. I did 2 live streams today, man. So and I got a consultation. So got a busy day tomorrow. Let's see. Let me get through some of y'all last comments. Oh, okay. You guys are just talking to each other. People don't even know what drill music. Hold on. People don't even know drill music is a watered down version of UK grime. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Let's see here. Brazil and Cuba have the best music in Latin America. So many world musicians come from these cultures. Sergio Menendez, Mongo, Santa Maria, etc. Yeah. That's actually a good comment, and I'm glad that you mentioned that because Flyboy and I will be in Cuba in May, man, and I can't wait. So definitely salute, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And check out part 1 of my doubleheader tonight. I went live with Haiti and Marie. Talks about the culture in Haiti, good, bad, and different. We talked about all good things and a bit about her background, what she has planned for the future of her country and things of that sort. So definitely salute to her. Again, shout out to my man Austin Holloman for allowing me to react to his video. So definitely got more content coming up for you guys. I think I got a live stream tomorrow. Yeah, so I think I got a live stream tomorrow. Yeah, so but I think I'm gonna do mine early because I know, shout out to my man Andre Love Crossing Borders. He got drink in hand, and I definitely want to check that out. So probably gonna do something early for y'all tomorrow, so it won't be too long. But I will check y'all out tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching me. And last thing before I forget, listen, I'm trying to get up to 2K subscribers by May. So I need y'all to share my content, like my content, make sure that y'all hitting the notification bells and let your people know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to the channel. Man, peace. Much love to y'all. Stay purposeful. I'm out.